Hey guys, what's up? Pitmarthroy here. Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels World Race. In the last part, we finished up the Veteran League. So in this episode, we're going to be tackling the most difficult league of all, which is Elite. And like I said, I'm not sure how many parts this is going to be exactly. It's probably going to be 3. And I think there's a total of 16 races in Elite. It might be 15, it might be 16. I don't remember off the top of my head, and I should have checked the thing a second ago. But if it's 15, we're going to have 3 videos, each with 5. And if it's 16, I'm going to guess the first one will have 6. I'll leave that on 6, because that's what it was originally. I didn't ever change it back, so I apologize for that brief interruption. But it'll probably be the first 6 and then 5 and then 5, because I'm pretty sure the first 6 are going to be the quickest races to finish, as the tracks are the shortest, so... that's how it's going to go down. I missed that boost right there, but it's alright. Hello, Mr. Kurzweil. I don't suppose you consider getting out of my way. Thank you. Since it is Elite, it probably will take a while for you to catch up to the person in front, whoever it is. But it's still easily doable, especially on the first courses. How strange. This game was actually it loads up what it calls a demo, but it's really just, you know, like if you leave it on the title screen long enough, it'll just like start having a random race, and it'll pick a character random, and it just follows the CPU, and it was actually following that guy we just passed. And it was actually playing on a stage that I haven't unlocked yet, because it's in Elite, so that's kind of funny. It was another one of those stupid desert levels, so... I'd say hooray for that, but we all know, no hooray for that. It's hoo-woo, the exact opposite of woo-hoo. And there you have it. I don't know why I got stuck on the wall there for a minute. I was pressing to the right, but it wasn't registering. Which would be an excuse if I wasn't already in the lead, so I actually legitimately don't know why that happened. But let's continue onward. So yeah, these first couple races are not going to be difficult at all. And Veteran probably won't be that bad. Like I said, there was one on Veteran that we didn't unlock like the best time overall, and I don't remember which one it was. I think it was it the desert one? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we got the best time on the underwater / ocean one. And whenever I refer to it, I know there's like multiple desert ones, multiple ocean ones, multiple fire ones, but we've only seen one ocean one and one desert one so far, so... Some of these I know by their names, but some of them I don't. I know the wave one is just called Deep Zone, but there's another one also called Submerged City, which is one of the Elite courses. Submerged City actually isn't that bad, in my opinion. It's probably one of the easier Elite courses. Save this for a minute here. Wall, and boost. I boosted in a weird location there. Messed up my steering a little bit. I'm going to avoid those rings so I can pick up nitrox on the next lap. Well, controls kind of went weird there for a minute. But oh well. Once again, another course that's not that difficult to win. On any difficulty. And hit the wall. With acceleration. And boost. You don't have to do that on each lap, that's just what I prefer to do. Just find the spot in the course where you drive your worst or you lose the most speed or whatever, and then that's where you want to use your boost. I'm not going to have enough for another boost, but oh well. It's not that big a deal. Are they really that far behind? Okay. I was supposed to say, because somebody just got the wheel. They must be really far back there, but I don't know. The guy that was in second may not necessarily have gone for it, so. Like I said, I don't have enough rings left on the course to get it, even if I went for those 5 over there, so I'm not going to bother with them. Because that way's longer. Yeah, definitely didn't have enough. Even with those 5, I think we still would have been short. Oh well, we'll just have to make a do. Honestly, I think this should be the beginner course. I mean, I get Tesla's Cube's like the first one, but this one should probably be the first overall. I mean, at least Cloud9 has a jump on it, so. I mean, Tesla's Cube has 2 jumps on it per lap, so. But still, like, except for Mist Mountain, all the courses on Rookie are really, really easy. And Mist Mountain is easy for me. I'm just saying, of all the ones on Rookie, Mist Mountain's probably the most difficult one. Which I'm sure most people would say, I don't know, it's like Vapor City or something else. Vapor City's got that stupid U-turn on it, and I hate it. And I guess it is probably harder to get all the rings on Vapor City than it is Mist Mountain, because you have to get specific ones on each lap, like I said before. But Mist Mountain, you can actually get them all in 2 laps, I'm pretty sure. I'll try to do that this time, whenever we get there. Not 100% sure if you can, but I'm pretty sure that you can. The farther away you stay from that inside of the turn, the easier it is, or at least in my opinion. It seems like it's easier to use the handbrake. If you're really close to the inside of the turn, it seems like it's really hard to make it. But that's just from what I've noticed and how I've played. That may not be exactly true. It's a typical racing game thing. You just have to experiment with your own styles and see whatever works for you. What works for you may not work for some people. That's probably the best U-turn. The one that I just did right there, that's probably the best U-turn I've done this entire playthrough so far. Front flip. Didn't matter that I did stale, so whatever. I could have gotten the flames again if I had not done stale, but it's not that big a deal. I know it increases speed and it also increases traction, but I don't need it that desperately. It helps, but you know, if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. It's not like falling off the side of the course and missing a jump or whatever. So. Yeah, they're still on my tail. Which is good, because like I said, whenever you're in the lead, they tend to go faster, and whenever you're farther behind, they tend to go slower. I had a feeling I already done that, but oh well. We did get all 90 of the ones that we would have gotten if we had been going as fast as we can, because remember the other 10 were down there, and I know for a fact the ramp is the shortcut, so. New lap and race record, but it doesn't matter. As for getting the rest of the stuff in Elite, I seriously doubt I'd be able to get all of, I doubt I'd be able to get all the pickups and still finish with the best, race record and lap record. That probably would never happen. Maybe the best lap record, but best race record, no. Because I usually have to go back for some of the power-ups. Well, you don't have to go back for them, but I prefer to. So I can still finish in the top 3 without much problems. But if you're having problems getting like as you're going through Elite, if you're having problems getting all the stuff on the courses, just unlock the course and then go back to Quick Race, and you can play it on easy where all the CPUs are really easy to beat. And you don't have to worry about them at all. Oh, by the way, since I haven't mentioned this yet, if I end up doing a multiplayer for this or not, I have no idea. I might. I could probably get somebody to come over here and help me with it. But in multiplayer, there are still the rings there. And if somebody grabs the rings before you, they'll get them. It's not like the CPUs where the CPUs just run through them. If somebody gets them ahead of you and they're a human player, they will get there ahead of you, and they'll just get the rings, and you won't. Which can be a bit unfortunate, but, you know, there's nothing that can be done about it. Alright, I really wish this guy would get out of my way. There we go. That guy left me alone. I appreciate that. And I got caught on the wall right there, again. So far, we're doing pretty well in this one. Haven't had any mistakes. I think I should be fine. They're a fair amount of ways behind me. If I wanted to be extremely critical right here, I could be trying to hit the apex each and every turn, which is where your inside of the wheels are closest to the inside of the line, but I really don't care that much. And we got the flames both times. Very nice. It's pretty easy to tell how many times you can actually get the flames on a course. Like, you know, if it's only got one ramp, you're only going to be able to get the flames once on the last lap. If it's got two ramps, you can get it twice. Because assuming you don't do any stales and you hit the combos perfectly, or correctly at least. Because you can get it on after the first jump on the second lap, and then the last jump on the last lap. So it's pretty easy to tell how many times you can actually get the flames. And there's some of them where you can get it, like, literally back-to-back, where you'll hit so many jumps, if you do the combos right, where the flames will just go away after they're done and then immediately appear right back. I think Lava Twist is one that can do that, and I know for a fact there's at least one other one. I think it might be Submerged City, actually. Don't really remember. I used to hate Submerged City whenever I played it on the computer as a kid. Submerged City was, like, probably the hardest track on the computer version when I used to play it. Now I'd say it's probably the stupid Pyramid Run, not the first desert one, but the one we haven't seen yet. That one is probably the worst one. Or the one that I am the worst at, I should say. Submerged City does look very cool, though. Which, of course, you guys will see that whenever we get there. So long, suckers. Yeah, even on a lead, they don't know that they can make that shortcut. I guess the game is assuming you can't, or you won't make the shortcut, so they don't have anybody else go for it. I don't know. But on a lead, that'll take you all the way from last into second, so it's definitely worth it there. Get off the wall. Crazy. This is actually one of the few games where I like to keep the rumble feature on. It's because you can tell whenever you're sticking on the wall. Because sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can't. Remember, you saw me on the wall right there. I was actually only vibrating, or the controller was only vibrating for a little bit. It wasn't vibrating that entire time. So it looked like he was stuck on the wall, but he actually wasn't. Alright, come on, show me some. There we go. Now, I've been recording these all at once, but I'm still pretty sure that somebody's going to ask about a stun track challenge or even where to get this game. If you want to find this game, it's probably not sold in stores anymore, seeing it was made in 2003. Or at least the GameCube version of it was. I don't know specifically when each one was published, but you can probably find it on eBay or Amazon, so without much difficulty there. Like I said, after I finish recording all these, I'm actually going to go back and take a look through Stunt Track Challenge and see, like, if it's available for GameCube or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I could find Stunt Track Challenge on eBay without much problems. I hear a lot of people hate on eBay nowadays. They're like, yeah, never go to eBay, never buy anything from there. It's like, eBay is not a bad site to get stuff. It's just the fact that you can spend a lot of money really quick without realizing it. And that therein lies the problem. But I don't have anything against eBay. I've gotten like 3 different things from eBay and spent under $15 total. So, it's like, I got plenty of money, which I'm not rich or anything, but... And now we go back to Mist Mountain, which is probably the coolest track of all time. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Whenever we're done with this league, you guys should put in the comments what you think your favorite track is. And I am going to go through like all the gallery items and cars and stuff like that so you can at least look at them, because I know I'm not going to be using all freaking 35 of them. If you're wondering how many I think I've used, like, I've at least tried most of them. I think I've used all but about maybe 6 or 7 of them. Like, ones that I knew were bad. Because there was actually a couple discussion boards on this a while back when I had this for a computer, and everyone was like, yeah, I never use, whatever car it was because it's awful, and everyone always agreed with it, so I was like, I better not use that one. So I always avoided it. I almost always stay away from the Dune Rats and the Road Beast car, though. The Street Breed ones are usually good. The Scorchers ones are almost always good, and the Wave Ripper ones are decent at the very least. There's always, like, one car in each team that I hate. Like, for Wave Rippers, it's that freaking truck, the Switchback, whatever it's called. See, yeah, like, there's a good example right there of the stale giving you a little bit of nitrox, even though I did 4 stunts, it didn't give me a lot, but I still had enough to get the nitrox. So I just need to avoid doing that next time. Get out of my way. Idiot. But anyway, there's always like one in each team. Like for that one, it's the Switchback. For the Scorchers, it's those 2 really small cars that I told you could like practically just push them up against the wall and they'd flip over. And there's another one like that on the Dune Rats team as well. For Street Breed, it's shoot, what's that called? Car called. It was like a really, really bad one. I wish I could remember what it was. But like I said, for the Dune Rats and the Road Beasts, I hate most of the cars in that set, especially the Dune Rats, because they're like almost all trucks, and the trucks are just flat awful in this game. It's a shame too. For the Road Beast, there's 2 cars in there they're not too bad. The Power Pistons and like something else. The Captain's car is okay, but I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's like the Twin Mill is the other one that I can tolerate. The only ones I'll ever drive on like the Dune Rats are the Captain's car. And there's one other one that's pretty good. I can't remember what it is though. And it's probably the best one overall, not the Captain's, but still. Hopefully the lava just stops right there. Looks like it's all glitched, but whatever. It's not that big a deal to me. See, this is why I like Mist Mountain. There's a lot of ramps on it. Alright, we're almost done here, and then we can move on to the veteran courses. I know you guys are probably tired of watching the rookie ones since, this is like the 3rd time we've seen the rookie courses. We've only seen the veteran ones once so far, and we haven't seen the elite ones at all. I'll probably have to go back and replay some of the elite ones, though, because I seriously doubt I'm going to get the new lap, new race records, and on top of all that, manage to get all the power-ups in one go. I seriously doubt that. I will use the restart if I have to. But, like, only if I really, really fail. Like, last place, less than 50 pickups or something stupid like that. If I don't finish in the top 3, I'll probably use it. Because I almost always finish in the top 3. I seriously doubt I'll get first on every single race, but I should be able to finish in the top 3 of every single race with no problem. I'm trying to remember what the other Road Beast course is. I think it's at the very, very end, and it's got a part that's really annoying because you got to be like really, really good on steering, or else you're not going to get all the power-ups. It's really irritating. Which, this probably is not the best car for that, seeing as its grip is the lowest setting it can be. But oh well. I still like this car, though. Yeah, you see, so that was what I was talking about, how staying close to the inside turn is better, because I was behind that guy, and then I caught up to him for a second. Fortunately, the CPUs are just a little bit better at handling. Plus, this car does not have very good... Ah! Did you just stop that? I don't know if drafting works in this game or not. Once again, for those of you that don't know much about racing, drafting is a technique that'll help 2 more cars go faster by having one person directly behind you, so it'll block the wind flow. Or negate the wind resistance, I should say. I know, I'm a dork. But like I said, I don't know if that works in this game or not. Haven't tried it. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but oh well. You can just get in my way. I wonder if I can push into the wall right here. No, that didn't really work. Oh well. I do like the purple course right here with the arrows. Those are pretty cool. It's funny, every time I play through this course, because I played through it so many times to see if it wasn't just a problem with not being able to get all the power-ups, but every time the song ended, because, you know, the song loops, obviously. The song always ends right here. Every single time I played it. So at least I know I'm consistent on this course. Okay, you know what, just forget it, we'll go this way. Yeah, somebody else got it. I figured they would, even if they didn't, it's just a ramp, there's no, like, hidden wheel there. The ramp you don't even need the boost for. You'll still get all the rings without it. And yeah, I think we got no problem on this one. Only have 81 this time. I wonder how we got 84 in the last one. Get off the wall, please. I'd appreciate it. Oh, there are the other 3 that we missed. Well, no, there's more than 84 right there. Now we have 86. Alright, that's weird. Whatever. A new pickup record, not that it matters that much. Like I said, the most I've ever gotten was 87, so I'm guessing that I tried to use somebody with a really good boost, and they managed to pick up like 1 more ring, but that's still not enough. Yeah, they were pretty far behind me. It's funny, because I thought they were fairly close, but they were like 1.5 seconds behind, which, once again, in racing, a second is actually quite a bit of time. Okay, so it wasn't this course that we didn't get the time on. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's the freaking Dune Rats course.